Have you ever felt broken? Like no matter how hard you try, you just don't measure up? Like everyone else seems perfect, shining, flawless, while you carry cracks you wish you could hide. Maybe it's a mistake from your past. Maybe it's a weakness you can't overcome. Maybe it's a flaw you've carried for years, something that makes you feel less than the people around you. If you've ever felt that way, my friend, this story is for you. Because sometimes it is not in perfection that we find purpose. Sometimes it is in our very flaws that hidden beauty begins to bloom. Today, I want to share with you the story of the broken pot, a simple tale, yet one that carries the power to heal, to comfort, and to transform the way we see ourselves. So sit back, close your eyes if you can, breathe deeply. Let me take you on a journey of cracks, of shame, and of unexpected beauty. Long ago, in a small village, there lived a water carrier. Every morning, he would walk down to the river, fill 2 large clay pots, and carry them on a pole across his shoulders back to the village. One of his pots was perfect, strong, smooth, without a single mark. The other was cracked. A thin line ran down its side, and each day water would drip, drip, drip out onto the path as he walked. The perfect pot was proud. It delivered every drop of water faithfully. But the cracked pot, oh, how ashamed it felt. Each time the carrier reached the village, the cracked pot delivered only half of what it had been given. And day after day it whispered to itself, "I am a failure. I am broken. I am useless." Finally, one morning, as the carrier bent to fill it again, the cracked pot spoke. With a trembling voice, it said, "Master, I must apologize. I am ashamed. I am cracked, and because of me, you never get the full measure of water. You work hard, but I waste your effort. Please, forgive me." The water carrier looked at the pot with kind eyes. He smiled softly and said, "My dear pot, have you noticed something? On your side of the path, flowers bloom, but on the other pot's side, the ground is bare." The pot was confused. The carrier continued, "I knew about your crack all along, and so I planted seeds along your side of the path. Every day as we walked from the river to the village, you watered them without knowing. And now the villagers decorate their homes with the flowers you helped grow. Without you, without your crack, this beauty would not exist." The cracked pot fell silent. For the first time, it no longer felt ashamed. For the first time, it realized its flaw was not a curse, but a gift. This simple story carries a powerful truth. Our cracks, our flaws, our weaknesses, they don't make us worthless. They make us unique. They give us a purpose that perfection never could. Think about it. A singer with a trembling voice may touch hearts more deeply than one with perfect notes. A scarred face may carry the story of survival and courage. A failure may plant the seeds of wisdom that no success ever could. We live in a world obsessed with perfection. But perfection is silent. It doesn't tell stories. It doesn't grow flowers. It is our brokenness that creates paths of beauty, compassion, and meaning. So the next time you feel ashamed of your flaws, remember, Somewhere, someone is being blessed by the very cracks you wish you could hide. Now, let's pause for a moment and look at some powerful words from today's story. These words don't just carry meaning, they carry emotion. I'll explain them, and you can repeat them after me. Ashamed. Feeling embarrassed or guilty. Example: the pot felt ashamed for losing water every day. Flaw. A fault or imperfection. Example: her biggest flaw became her greatest strength. Cracked. Broken with lines or damage. Example: the pot was cracked but still carried water. Whispered. Spoke very softly. Example: the pot whispered its apology to the carrier. Useless. Not having any value. Example: the pot thought it was useless, but it wasn't. Compassion. Kindness and care for others. Example: his compassion for the pot turned its shame into pride. Unique. One of a kind, different from others. Example: our flaws make us unique, not weak. Blessed. Made happy or given a gift. Example: the villagers were blessed by the flowers from the cracked pot. Survival. Continuing to live after difficulty. Example: scars are proof of survival and courage. Meaning. Significance. Deeper purpose. Example: the crack gave the pot. So, my friend, let me ask you something. How many times have you looked at yourself in the mirror and only seen the cracks? How many times have you compared yourself to someone else, their success, their perfection, their shine, and felt small in your own skin? We live in a world that celebrates the flawless, the perfect smile, the perfect body, the perfect resume. But what the world doesn't tell you is this: perfection does not inspire. Perfection does not heal. Perfection does not grow flowers. It is brokenness that tells stories. It is weakness that creates compassion. It is failure that plants the seeds of wisdom. The cracked pot thought it was useless until it realized it had been watering flowers all along. What about you? What flowers are blooming silently along your path because of your cracks? Maybe your struggle has made you more patient. Maybe your heartbreak has made you more compassionate. Maybe your failures have given you the strength to guide others. The truth is, you are more than your scars. You are more than your mistakes. You are more than your imperfections. Your cracks do not diminish you. They define you. They make you real. They make you human. And they make you beautiful in ways perfection never could. Think of the people you admire most. Are they flawless? Number. They are the ones who turned their cracks into light, their flaws into strength, their shame into purpose. So instead of hiding your cracks, embrace them. Instead of apologizing for who you are, accept yourself fully, because the world doesn't need another perfect vessel. The world needs you, exactly as you are, cracks and all. And when you walk forward with courage, carrying your flaws with grace, you'll look back one day and see a path lined with flowers. Flowers you didn't even know you planted. Flowers that blessed others simply because you dared to walk your journey, broken yet beautiful. So carry this truth with you. Your flaws are not your failures. They are the very cracks through which your light shines. Walk proudly, love yourself completely, and never